Welcome in now Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. He has been in that House Oversight Committee hearing all morning long. Congressman, great to have you with us.
Good to be with you.
You know, this is really, kind of the beginning of the House GOP's efforts to hold the Biden administration accountable. You guys have been hearing firsthand from some of these Border Patrol agents about the reality of the crisis on the border. What to you stands out? I mean, I'm sure you know so much about this already, but what stands out from this hearing today that you really want the American people to take away from it?
Well, the first thing that really stands out is how systematically our border has been opened by Joe Biden. Basically, on day one of his presidency, he made unilateral policy shifts, and border encounters have increased fourfold. Prior to his presidency, there were about 300,000 to 400,000 per year. Under his presidency, 1.6 million encounters the first year, 2.2 the second year. That doesn't even take into account the people who've gotten away, who are not trying to engage our border agents. The second thing is how completely unserious the Democrats are. They came into the hearing talking about comprehensive immigration reform. They talked about, oh, everybody needs to be treated like a human being. But the facts of the matter are that there are young girls who are being raped on the journey to our southern border by people in the drug cartel and with the coyotes. There's nothing humane about their treatment, but the Democrats want to lecture us about a humane process.
I mean, they're incentivized to come here. They believe they'll get in. I've seen it firsthand. The cartels. I know during the hearing, you've heard from the Border Patrol agents. They've just become processing agents. They can't even do their job. It sounds like, Congressman. How do we write this? If the impeachment of Mayorkas, is in process, or will go forward, what's to say that anyone who replaces him will do that? Will change anything under Biden while he's still president for the next 2 years?
This all stems from Joe Biden's idiocy at the southern border. It's that simple. And it doesn't matter if it's Mayorkas or anybody else, you have to get a policy shift. What's happened is when you stopped MPP, when you stopped ICE from actually doing its process of deporting people in the country who had legal deportation orders, the fact that it takes almost 6 years to 8 years to go through the asylum process in the United States, this is all being done on purpose. Right now, there's almost a 3 million case backlog with asylum, all being done on purpose by Joe Biden. So you have to have whatever the leverage points here on Capitol Hill to hold him accountable, to make him reverse course. Listen, I know obviously one of the other topics is debt ceiling. One of the things that I talk about is we should be tying border security to the debt ceiling. Because why would we borrow more money to fund the Department of Homeland Security that is not securing the homeland of the United States? Makes no sense to me. We should be tying this president's hands, because left to his own devices, we have seen what has happened to our nation's security.
And it makes less sense to Americans all over this country as they see the impact of this open border spreading from the border to almost nearly every neighborhood in America right now. Everyone has some sort of experience with fentanyl or something related to this. Byron Donalds, great to see you. Real quickly, President Biden has got to address the crisis of the border in some way, shape, or form tonight. We know it won't be significant, but what do you hope to hear him say? The White House says they're going to try to unify the country. What can he say on this issue that would actually get you to lean forward and say, okay, maybe?
Just reverse course. Just say, you know what? We tried some things. It did not work. We want to work with both sides to get it right. It's simple as that. It doesn't take a lot. What we want to have is an open dialogue going through the actual parameters of border security and then finding the solutions that work. Let's just do what works. How about that?
Yeah, and there's a history of knowing what works, too. We have examples. Great to see you.
Safe, too.
Byron Donalds, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.